Hello, and welcome to the show. Today we're diving deep into the often baffling, occasionally hilarious, and always fascinating world of sports rules. Because while we all love a good game, some of the regulations these athletes have to follow, well, let's just say they're not exactly known for their common sense. You won't believe some of these bizarre regulations that athletes have to follow. From sticky situations on the baseball diamond to strategic spitting controversies. Get ready to question everything you thought you knew about fair play. First up, we're heading to the baseball diamond, where things are about to get sticky. Literally. We're talking about the pine tar rule, a rule that feels like it was written by someone who lost a bet with a very enthusiastic pine tree enthusiast. See, batters are allowed to use pine tar to get a better grip on the bat. Makes sense, right? But God forbid they use too much of it. Apparently there's a very specific, very official limit on how far up the bat this sticky substance is allowed to go. Why? Well, the official reason is to prevent an unfair advantage. But let's be real, it's probably more about protecting the pristine white baseballs from turning into sticky black messes. Okay, next up we're tackling the beautiful game, also known as soccer, also known as the sport with the most head-scratching rule of all time, the offside rule. Now, I'm not saying I don't understand it, I'm just saying, I don't understand it. Basically, a player is offside if they're closer to the opponent's goal line than both the ball and the second-to-last defender when the ball is passed to them. It's like the universe is punishing them for being too eager. Oh, you want to score? Well, too bad. You were a whole 2 inches ahead of that defender when the ball left your teammate's foot. Back to your side you go. It's enough to make you want to grab a vuvuzela and scream incoherently, which, ironically, is perfectly legal in soccer. Chapter 3. The balk rule in baseball more confusing than IKEA instructions. Alright, back to baseball, because frankly they've got more weird rules than a tax code written by a team of caffeinated squirrels. This time we're talking about the balk rule, a rule so baffling, so nuanced, so utterly nonsensical that even seasoned baseball veterans will admit they don't fully understand it. In theory, it's supposed to prevent pitchers from deceiving runners on base, but in practice it mostly involves a lot of frantic hand gestures, confused players, and umpires making judgment calls based on what they had for breakfast that morning. There's even a rule within the balk rule that says a pitcher can't fake a throw to third base when there's no one even on third base. I mean, come on, that's just messing with the universe at that point. Chapter 4, the no spitting rule in badminton because hygiene matters, apparently. Next up, we're heading to the badminton court, a place where you'd think spitting wouldn't be a major issue. But you'd be wrong. Apparently spitting on the court is a big no-no in badminton. Why? Well, officially it's about sportsmanship and keeping the court clean. But let's be real, it's probably more about not wanting to see someone hock a loogie mid-match. Although, to be fair, that would certainly add a certain je ne sais quoi to the sport. Oh my God, did you see that? That player just hit a cross-court smash right after spitting. Now that's what I call a power move. At Chapter 5, the 3-second rule in basketball. Because lingering is for losers. Last but not least, we're finishing up on the basketball court with a rule that's near and dear to my heart. Mostly because it makes about as much sense as a screen door on a submarine. I'm talking, of course, about the 3-second rule, a rule that dictates how long an offensive player can spend in the paint, that rectangular area near the basket, without getting whistled for a violation. Now, you might think this rule is in place to prevent players from just camping out under the basket, waiting for an easy layup. And you'd be right. But is that really such a bad thing? I mean, isn't efficiency something to be admired in this world? Outro. That's it. You now know more about weird sports rules than you ever wanted to, so there you have it, folks. A crash course in some of the weirdest, wildest and most baffling rules in the world of sports. Thanks for watching. Which of these strange rules surprised you the most? Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe for more interesting sports content. Until next time, stay weird, sports fans.